You said that, correct me if I'm wrong too, because we've been rambling on for a little bit. You said that also, you said men are intimidated by a woman like you. How did you construct that? You said something about a man being intimidated by an independent woman like you.
Jeez, I'm scared I'm going to get cut for this. As a woman, I'm entitled for everything. Just like how you feel like you're entitled to say something, so am I. I'm an independent woman. I make money. I do what I need to do. And men are truly bothered by it, because when it happens to that, they want to provide for a woman, because that's what men are supposed to do. They're supposed to provide for a woman. So when a woman already has everything,
that's when they feel intimidated.
That's when they feel intimidated. So when I'm over here and I want to pay for his, I want to pay for my, I want to do this, and I want to pick up something by myself, it intimidates them. They want a girl that doesn't do anything, so they can get her pregnant and keep getting her pregnant and have kids and feel like he's king. So no, I disagree. I'm sorry.
Got it. Well, it wasn't a disagree. I wanted to know your statement. I didn't even say anything, so it's nothing to disagree about. So your argument is men feel intimidated by you because they naturally want to protect and provide for women. So when they see a woman like you, that's independent and doing all of these things and don't need a man, then they start to feel intimidated and insecure. And they would cheat because of that?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, my God. What? They get so intimidated by it, and they want a girl that's like, oh, can you buy me this and can you buy me that? Because they know that when I come home, I'm going to cook, I'm going to clean, I'm going to have the house ready, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that. All you have to do is lay down and what? That's all you have to do.
Let me ask you a question, Jack.
Please.
Did you ever have a man that was successful enough to, pay the bills and take care of everything, where you didn't have to work and working was elective for you?
Yes, and it mentally killed me because I am an independent woman and I was not raised that way.
Okay,
I want to put my 50 in as well.
So you had a man like that, and did you have a man that wasn't financially successful and you had to go 50-50?
Yes.
You did have, so you had both type of guys.
I've had every type.
Okay.
Yes.
So the reason why you think that the man is intimidated by you, so one, I'll say this. A man is incapable of feeling insecure or intimidated by a woman because men are naturally, from a biological standpoint, a woman is not a man's competition. And also, men have authority over a woman from a biological standpoint. We are just physically stronger than you. We wield the physical force, right?
But not men have many manly figures to do that and be that figure.
Let me finish, right? So men, naturally, what I'm saying is, we are incapable of feeling intimidated or insecure by an independent woman that's out there chasing a bag. Because, one, like I said, from a biological standpoint, we have authority over the woman. And then also, the reason why you feel that way and you think it in your mind is because subconsciously you view the man as less. When you get a man that's maybe not working as hard and not providing the bag, or when you get a man that is providing the bag, but he's lacking in other areas, right? Maybe he's inadequate in other areas. You look at that man as less subconsciously. So then you think that he's insecure based off your financial success. But in reality, you're just projecting. So a man, I'm telling you, a man is incapable of feeling insecure. You are just projecting your view of the man. Maybe he's a beta. Maybe he's lacking in this and lacking in that. So you already view that man as less. So then you're projecting how you view him, and you think that that's how he views you. But in reality, a man is incapable of viewing a woman. A man is incapable of being insecure or intimidated by a woman because a woman is in competition for a man. There's no competition. You can't compete for a man.
I disagree. I actually think that some men are actually very jealous of women because of their independence. So just like how a lot of men want women to be like their mothers, where how their mothers are independent and take care of them and they want them to cook and clean, it's the same exact concept. So when they actually get that woman, because they want their woman to be just like their mother for some strange reason, when they finally get that woman, then they're intimidated by it, because then they're like, damn, she's doing this and she's doing that.
I'll
she's
tell
doing this
you
and she's
what
doing
they
that.
are. They're not intimidated.
Hold on, because I let you talk. I'm not looking down at any man for doing any of that, because believe it or not, as a woman, I'm a nurturer. So if you're down, if you don't have a job, or if you don't have this or have that, I'm going to help you until you have it. But when I do that, that's when that man gets intimidated, and that's when he steps back and says, damn, I'm going to go cheat on a girl that I can go buy McDonald's with. So I disagree.
I'll tell you what that man is. That man isn't intimidated by a woman like you. He's annoyed by listen.
Whatever. That's how it happens.
He's annoyed by a woman like you, because a man doesn't want to date another man. He wants to date a woman.
Exactly. That's competition. I'm sorry. You feel that's
that
your
isn't
ego.
Competition.
That's your ego
that
feeling some type of way because a woman's making either more than you, or she's coming home and cooking you, and you don't even know how to cook. You're a man. How you don't know how to cook?
Let's flip it so it makes sense, right? So let's flip it so it makes sense and kind of pay attention, right? So you just said that, well, I said that a man isn't intimidated. He's annoyed by a woman that's out there doing you're supposed to be a woman. Chill at home, cook some food, and relax. Why are you out there doing so much? We don't look for that.
I'm a human being. I'm not a submissive woman.
Jax,
I'm a human being.
Yep, let me, one mic at a time. I'll let you speak. Even when you said it.
You're right.
So let's have the discourse, right?
You're right.
So I said something and I said, well, a man doesn't want to date another man. And you said, exactly. He doesn't want to date another man, so he's intimidated. Let me ask you a question. And so the reason why I'm saying that a man doesn't want to date another man is because that woman, a woman like you that's independent boss babe, she took on characteristic traits of a man, like being non-agreeable, being assertive, and being dominant, right? Which is all A-type personality traits, which is a naturally masculine trait, right? So when a woman takes on that trait, he doesn't, it's like, ew, you're like a man now. So it's annoying. It's not intimidating, and it's not, and he's not insecure by you. So now let's flip it, right? Let's say if you got with a man and he was very flamboyant and he didn't have any ambition and he was very agreeable. Like he was a yes man. Yes, baby, whatever you want, you can get this. He had no backbone. Would you feel intimidated by that man?
No.
If he was prettier.
Checkmate.
Wait,
stop it. No, stop it. I'm listening. No, stop it real quick. No, I got you. Listen. Stop it real quick. I'm going to ask you again, and I need a question. I need an answer to the question.
Okay, do it. Repeat
got it.
Repeat it.
If a man, I just said that, and you said that I'm going to say it again so you actually understand it. When a man, I said that a man doesn't want to date a woman that's acting like a man, where she takes on more masculine traits. And you said, well, that's because he's intimidated and he's insecure, right? Got it. Now, let's flip it. I'm saying that if you're dating a man and he took on woman traits and he's acting flamboyant, he's not real agreeable, like, yeah, baby, whatever you want. He's very feminine acting. Would you feel insecure or intimidated?
No.
Okay, stop it right there. Stop it. No, stop it. Stop it right there. No, stop it. Stop it.
No, if you're
listen, stop it right there. No, stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear. Listen, let me make the point. Just stop it. Jax,
with me.
Jax, stop it. Please, for the conversation to be concise. You need to listen, right? So you can pick up some game real quick. You just admitted that for the man side, he would be an insecure man, and he would be insecure man by taking on
I just said
with the woman. Stop and listen real quick. With the woman taking on traits as a man, you would call that man insecure, right? And intimidated by the woman. But when a man takes on traits as another woman, you wouldn't call that man insecure. You wouldn't feel insecure or intimidated by that man. That's checkmate. Think about it. No, stop it right there. I'm going to help you. And this I'm going to break it down.
Because he's on my level.
No, stop it.
He's going to understand.
Listen. The reason why you wouldn't feel intimidated or insecure by a man that's taking on feminine traits is because you're not in competition with the man, and that's not what you look for from that man. You look for a protector, a provider, a man that's out there doing things. You don't look for a feminine man. You look for a masculine man. So why would you even feel intimidated? Just like the man, he's not feeling intimidated by the woman taking on masculine traits. He's looking for a feminine girl. He's just annoyed by it. Like, why are you trying to be a man? Be a woman. It's annoying. Just like you wouldn't feel insecure. You would feel annoyed. Like, bro, why are you so girly? Why are you so feminine? That wouldn't make you feel insecure. So it's the same way. Attraction isn't symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. So what you find attractive in a man, that doesn't mean a man find those same characteristic traits back in you attractive.
Listen.
So just like, time out real quick,
a man's
Jax.
gonna do his
I'm going to let you go in 2
period.
seconds. Just like you naturally you don't want a feminine man, right?
I want whatever's gonna play his part. Like I said, if you're metrosexual,
that
hold on. If you're metro, do you know what metrosexual is? Do you know what metro? A lot of people don't know what metrosexual is. A lot of men today is metrosexual. A lot of metrosexual is when a man is 50-50. Is when a man wants to be, when they keep up with their style, when they keep up with things like that. A lot of people like that keep up with women and hold a relationship because they know how to come 50-50 with the woman. They want to look good with their women. They want to go shopping with their women. They want to do this. When you want to be the man all the time and do everything and dominate a woman all the time, it leaves no room for both of you to be whatever the word you want to say it, but it leaves no room for both of you to be that. It's only one does this and one does that. That's not equality. That's not power. That's not life. That's not none of that. It's not he does this and she does that. You do it together. So if he's a little femme, that's fine. You want to know why? Because it goes back to before. Because he came from a woman. So if you have motherly traits and fatherly traits, that's well needed. Why? Because I'm a woman that needs that fatherly trait, but yet I grew up with my mother. So I don't need a man who's going to sit around and tell me what to do all the time. I need a man who's going to tell me, hey, do you want to go and do this because I know you like to do that?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, well, one thing, when a woman takes on masculine traits, she's a broken woman. When a man takes on feminine traits, he's a broken man. So it's not about, you're looking for equal things. That's why y'all feminists is because you want everything to be so equal. Life doesn't work like that. It can't work that way. It's a social construct. So you were socially constructed to believe in this equalness.
Who told you that?
What are you talking about?
The Bible? Like,
no.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
You're looking at it right now.
Every guy.
I'm
feminist
stop it.
because I want my man to play his part too. Like that's
stop.
disgusting.
I'm speaking and you just cut me off again. Listen to understand and not listen to respond. When a woman takes on masculine traits, she's a broken woman. When a man takes on feminine traits, he's a broken man. A man is masculine. Now, when it comes to masculine and femininity, of course, that's like, energy, and it's also character traits behind it. Everyone has a degree of masculinity and I would say maybe some feminine traits in them, but it still has to be a good balance between the two of the traits. But I would say it's even when a masculine man normally doesn't have anything feminine about him. He's non-agreeable. He's assertive. He's dominant, and he has a backbone. He stands for something. Women that's feminine, those girls are very submissive. Those girls can follow a man lead. Those girls tend to be, peaceful, happy, and they are usually more agreeable. So that's a feminine woman, and the only reason why you took on masculine traits is because you've had a broken past. So let me explain. That's why I said that any woman that takes on masculine traits, she's a broken woman. Now, you just said something in the beginning of the podcast, and you said that, well, I'm not going to have a baby based off of dudes in my past hurting me. Well, guess what? The reason why those dudes, the dude.
I said that?
You said that.
I said that because I was independent and I don't feel like every woman needs to have a baby. I never said that because somebody hurt me. I never said that.
I said, what are you talking about? We can rewind it back. I said, in the beginning of the podcast, you said that, well, in my past, I've really never I'm not really thinking about having a baby now and stuff like that. And I'm not even really thinking about it in the future because just, past situations I had, you said past situations and experiences that you've seen that other people in relationships had where it just ended bad. And then also your own past relationships, those ended bad. This is what you said. So here's what I'm saying. The reason why you adopted more masculine traits is because you experienced trauma. And the only way a woman can overcome their trauma is by adopting masculine traits. And when you adopt those masculine traits, pretty much is like this. When a woman goes through trauma, she never overcomes it. She just gets more masculine, and that makes her broken because no one tends to want that woman. She becomes a more rash, obnoxious, and non-agreeable woman, and no man in his true nature, no masculine man, and even any man actually will be happy and satisfied with a woman like that. It's just not going to work because opposites attract. Here's what I'm saying. So you asked another question. You said, well, where did you get that mindset from? Like things aren't equal. And the proof is in the pudding. I have a XY chromosome and you have an XX chromosome. We're just not equal. Men, generally speaking, are taller, stronger, got more bone density. They're faster. They're just physically superior than a woman. And also, women are less emotional intelligent than men is because you can't regulate your emotions. So women like to make the argument that, women are actually more emotional intelligent. No, you only think that you're more emotional intelligent is because you experience more emotions. The emotional intelligent person is the one that can handle their emotions and act despite how they feel. So in all regards, men are superior than women. You can only have babies, but everything else, you're not superior than the man. You can't do anything better than the man, but make a copy of us.
Sorry.
Yeah, you need to take it down a little bit because women are just as capable of doing great things like men are.
No, I'm not I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
My father taught me to be independent. So if you think that everybody's broken from a bridge just because my parents wasn't married, that's another statistical
I didn't even
thing.
get into that
just
yet.
because my parents weren't married doesn't mean anything.
There.
My father taught me to be an independent woman and to not take no shit from nobody. So for you to think that just because I'm a woman that lets my emotion gets in front of me doesn't mean anything. My father taught me that. My father taught me what a man is going to say and what he's going to think and how he's going to do that. And you need to be independent because he's going to take control of you. So that's false.
I could already tell you one.
Women raise men. Let me just tell you that, and that's on period.
A woman can only raise a boy.
Women raise men.
A woman doesn't turn a boy into a man. The father turns a boy into a man by instilling integrity,
Where they at?
masculinity, and decisiveness into them. When I'm speaking, one mic at a time, right? I'll let you go and I speak. A woman cannot turn a boy into a man. She only can raise that boy into an adult. The father turns the boy and his son into a man by instilling certain traits into that boy, like masculinity, assertiveness, dominance, integrity. That's what the father instills into the son. Fathers instill into their daughter. A mom can't even turn her daughter into a lady. A mom can only turn her daughter into a woman. That's the furthest it goes. Women have chastity, and men instill chastity into a woman because men are the disciplinarians. Men instill integrity into sons because men are the disciplinarians. Women can't discipline anything. Kids actually don't even listen to their mom. When you got the mom and the father in the household, the mom tell them to do something. Daddy tell them one time, and that little nigga listen. So kids actually have a natural propensity just to listen to fathers more than they do to mothers, and that's just a fact. And
that's because babies like mothers nurture. They're going to moms for nurture.
Yeah,
when it comes to a mom disciplining a child, they're normally thinking, oh, I'm going to my mom for hugs and kisses when I need boo-boos to be kissed.
That's totally fine. No one's speaking about no one's arguing that why kids go to the mother.
But I don't think that women can't discipline children.
It would never be how a father. I'll tell you why. When a woman disciplines a kid, generally speaking, a woman comes from an emotional standpoint. So when she disciplines a kid, generally she outlashes in a kid with emotions. Even when she gives a whooping, stop doing that. I'm whooping you. When I give my kids a whooping, I told you once. Oh, told you again. Yeah, whooping. Come here.
Women can have reason when it comes to discipline.
It doesn't work like that. And even and usually when women try to be disciplinarians, I'm not saying that they can't do it. They actually do discipline the kids. I'm saying that it doesn't work. It doesn't instill anything into the kids. And we have facts and statistics on this. Single mother households breeds degeneracy. It brings drug dealers, all the prisons,
exactly.
more of the juvenile delinquents ends up in juvenile and stuff like that, and they come from single mother households. And the stats also show that single father households do just as good as single mother households. So we even have statistics on it, and that's a fact. We have the statistics on it. Single father households do just as good as two parent households, but single mother households do worse. They breed degeneracy in society because it's not saying that they can't discipline. I'm saying that they don't do it to the degree that men discipline. And kids just have a natural propensity to listen to the father rather than the mother. It's just a fact because women lead with emotions.
It's good cop,
men
bad
lead with
cop
logic.
thing.
No, women lead with emotions and men lead with logic. So when they're disciplining them, the kids is like, okay, I'm gonna listen. When the mom is disciplining, like, dang, mommy crazy. And not only that, when a mom is a single mother, this is how it goes, right? Women that raise kids on their own, women are more emotional than men. So when the kids grow up, they instill those same emotional traits into them kids. That's why you got a lot of like flamboyant men and a lot of feminized men, because those men was raised by single mothers. They came from single mother households. So those men are less masculine, less assertive, and less dominant because they was raised by their mom. Their mom was emotional. So those emotions then drained on the kid, and then the kid adopted those same emotional traits.
But having the appearance of masculinity isn't as important as having integrity. So even though having the appearance of masculinity is not as important as having
masculinity
integrity.
isn't. I would say masculinity, it could be shown as an appearance as far as your body structure, but masculinity,
not just a body structure, but a type of aura you invoke or the way you want to make your tone or cadence.
Yeah, my cadence and my tone sucks. So I mean, if you're speaking about that,
just
that doesn't
in visual aspects, but you saying that only a masculine man can raise a boy into a man.
Yes.
You're picking up on the physical.
No, I'm not speaking nothing physical.
Attributes.
I'm speaking everything internally, right?
Because you need to get that from another man.
No, I'm speaking everything internally, not physical attributes. So physical attributes has nothing to do. It plays a part into, of course, how a man can look more masculine than a little scrawny dude. Like, oh, this dude is scrawny. He doesn't go to the gym. He's most likely less masculine. Yeah, from a physical standpoint, you can view it because masculinity takes discipline. So we know that the guy going to the gym a whole lot, obviously he got some discipline because this nigga been hitting the gym, right? So from a physical standpoint, yes, masculinity, from a physical standpoint, it does show masculinity. But masculinity isn't just an external part, it's an internal more than an external. The internal part is what I'm saying. It's integrity, it's decisiveness, it's
But women can teach integrity and assertiveness.
I got a whole lot.
No. What I'm saying is women, I mean, there's a reason why they said be a man of your word and not a woman of your word, because women don't really hold their word, so they don't really have integrity.
That's not true at all.
I mean, it's a fact.
I don't
Why
think
you
that
think
women
that saying
don't have
is?
integrity.
That's not true.
What'd you say?
I don't think that women don't have integrity. I think that human beings
I'm saying
all
women
have the
do
tendency to lie.
I'm saying from a majority
sure.
standpoint. I do this podcast and I have 2 recruiters and they go out there and recruit girls. We have to recruit about 20 women just to get 4 to 6 to show up, right? Just to get 4 to 6 to show up. So we recruit about 20 and sometimes even over that, and 4 to 6 girls would show up. Now I see the DMs, right? Because I'm in there, so I get to see everything, but they're hitting them up, they're doing things, and women will fully confirm, and they'll make up the craziest excuses. Oh, well, I just got into an accident. Oh, well, my tire just got flat. Oh, well, my baby's sick. Oh, well, they make up the craziest excuses, and I do this night after night after night for weeks on end, for months on end, and I've been doing it for going on a year and a half soon.
So you think it's their
women
lack
don't
of
really
integrity?
hold their word. And not only that, we have men in the audience. The chat will tell you how many times chicks be flaking on dates. Put it like this, I'll ask y'all. When you talking to a dude, have you ever flaked on dates? Yeah, you
No.
did. You never flaked on a
I
date.
mean what I say and I say what I mean. No, I did not. No, I did not. And everyone lies.
cat.
And only
Flake
real
on a
eyes
date.
realize
You've
real
never
lies.
flaked on a date?
Everyone lies.
What do you mean, like flake
No,
on a
I
date?
did not.
Flake on a
like
date.
cancel last minute? Like, what do you mean flake on a date? Like, what do
Bro,
you mean?
flake on a date is when you set plans and you flake on them, meaning that you know in your deepest part of your soul that, yeah, you probably had a better option, or you maybe just didn't feel like it that day.
If
You
I
like,
set a date with that man, I want to go see him.
let me
Yeah.
finish. Maybe you just didn't feel like it that day. It's like, because women are ruled by their emotions. So it's like, I don't really feel like it. Maybe I'll schedule this another time, or maybe, it's just it. So you never flaked on dates.
That's not
Nope.
true at all. Why would I let my emotions get in control of a date? That's ridiculous.
What? No.
God dang
I
lie.
have never lied about setting up a date. If I wanted to see you, all intentions meant I want to see you.
Listen.
I'm not
Why
gonna
would I set a
lie.
date if I don't want to see you?
Listen, y'all ladies is being Fugazy right now. What?
Never
Y'all know
flaked
y'all
on a
flake
date.
on dates.
Nope.
Anyways.
No.
Let me get to the super chats and then we'll finish this good discussion. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.